Yes, we are. We are family people. Yeah. So nice to see you. Oh, beautiful. Come on in. Let us know where you're coming in from in the world. Where are you? Awesome. Love to hear from you. Woo. Ontario, Australia, Uruguay. Nice. St. Kilda, Portland, Boston, Berkeley, Melbourne, Atlanta. So many places around the world. Love it. Yeah. New York in the house. Nice one. Beautiful. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. My heart feels so happy to be joining with you all tonight. What a gift it is that you are showing up for your practice. That is like the biggest step that you can take, because once you start showing up, then everything becomes a lot easier, because so many of us in the world are out there numbing or avoiding, but you have decided to block out a chunk of your time so that you can transform your life. And your life will never be the same again because you did that for yourself. So I just want to give you a little pat on the back. Give yourself a little pat on the back just for showing up tonight. And we're going to give you a little rundown. I know some people are new to tapping. Shauna, if you see anyone that has a microphone on, just mute them. And then if you do have a microphone on, you can mute yourself for now. There will be opportunities where you can unmute at certain times in the class, which I'll let you know what they are and when they are. Okay, beautiful. So, little lay of the land. Tonight, we are going to work on clearing out any of our self-worth blocks. And it can tie into our finances, it can tie into our relationships, it ties into our work, it ties into our habits, addictive patterns, it ties into everything. And so that's why self-worth is such a big topic. I'm looking like Margarita has so just want to mute anyone that has a microphone on. Beautiful. Margarita, if you can just mute your microphone, that would be amazing. Awesome. Beautiful. I don't know why hers isn't muting.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're just trying to mute you. There you go. I think we muted you just so that we don't get any feedback in the background there.
Okay.
Thank you, sister. Beautiful. Awesome. So we're going to do a little intention setting, a little breath work, a little prayer work to open up what we're going to work on tonight. Then we're going to really settle into the flow. We're going to do about an hour of tapping together. And then at the end of tapping, some of you may have been here before, we sometimes do a little bit of laughter tapping, which can feel a little strange, a little comical to some people, but actually there is a science behind it. It's all about flooding your system with happy hormones at the end of the session. Now, the secret to that is you don't actually have to really be laughing. You can just pretend to laugh, and science shows that you will produce those same happy hormones. So try to give it a shot. Sometimes you really don't feel like laughing at the end, and you can just soak up everyone else's laughter, because we're going to give everyone an opportunity to turn their microphones on at the end and laugh together. And it's a really fun way to celebrate our victories. So that will be happening at the end of the session. Then we'll do some feedback, some shares, and that will be the end of the night. Now, I just say in the middle of the session, if you are new, you might get really triggered. You probably will, because that's what the aim of the game is. I'm going to be prodding and poking you and asking you to look at all of this uncomfortable stuff. So if you get really triggered and you're like, oh my God, this is too much for me, I've got to leave, and you leave the session triggered, you're going to just attract some crazy madness out there, because you'll be all revved up, and then you end up like projecting that on things, and then things will respond to based on your trigger. So just trust the process. You are going to get triggered. It's what the session is about, to bring it all up so that we can love it, so that we can bring empathy to it, so we can bring forgiveness to it, so we can hold it in the arms of our deep, precious love. And in order to do that, we must bring it to the surface so that we can see what it is. And so if it does get uncomfortable, just know that it's because we're bringing it to the surface, and it's totally natural and normal to feel those uncomfortable feelings. Okay, beautiful. And then I just ask that you turn off any distractions right now. So if you have you're not on your phone, then turn your phone off, close the door, turn off any additional apps that might be buzzing on your phone or on your computer, so that you can really devote this self-care practice to yourself, so that you can really go in deep tonight. This is for you. This is your time. This is your sacred space. Beautiful. You may also want to grab some tissues, maybe some water, a notepad, so that you can take some notes or any discoveries that you might have through the session. You might want to have a journal by your side. These are all options if you want to add them into your practice tonight. And hopefully those that are new tonight, that you've done some of the early sequence that we shared with you on what tapping is and how it works. If you haven't, just follow along. It's going to be super simple. I'm going to be tapping on my body, saying a few things. You'll be repeating what I say and then breathing through it, and I will direct the whole thing. So it's going to be super simple and super easy for you. All righty. So now that we have done our opening introduction, let's get ready to go deep together. So taking a moment just to sit down, get comfortable, and we're going to do a little bit of breath work just to open up the session. So I'm going to put a little bit of music on. And as we do the breath work, just imagine that you're clearing out your day, like clearing out anything in your day, so that you can really be here, right now. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take this moment right now to bring our hands to the sky on a 45-degree angle like this. And if you're a woman and you're on your moon cycle, you have your period, just breathe deeply through your nose. Everyone else, we're going to do what is called the breath of fire. And this breath, if everyone just sticks their tongue out right now like this and just pant like a dog. Beautiful. So just keep with that breath, and then we're going to go in and close the mouth, but keep the breath the same, but do it through the nose. So it's like this. Beautiful. And as you do that and you feel like you've got the rhythm, you can close your eyes and just bring your attention to your third eye and just keep that rhythm going. We're going to do it for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. Ready, set, go. Keeping that breath going, imagining yourself clearing out all of the day right now. Anything that's been on your mind, that's been distracting you, just come into the present moment. Keep going. It might start to feel heavy in your arms. You're nearly there. Imagining yourself just purifying the whole auric field right now. Your whole energy field is getting cleansed. Ten more seconds. Keep going. And take a big, deep breath in and hold the breath. Bring the fingers up above the head. Point the fingers up to the ceiling. Close your eyes right now. And then bring your hands down to either side of you. Exhaling and touch both sides of the earth. And just close your eyes for a moment. And just tune into the energy that is holding you right now. Tune into the energy that is holding your life right now. feel the spaciousness right now. Feel the energy that is holding you right now. And feel the love. Feel all of the love that's holding you right now. Just letting your breath return to a normal pace and tuning into what your intention is tonight. What do you want to create in your life tonight or today? What do you seek to bring into your life? What do you want to manifest? Who do you want to become? And go ahead and just write that in the chat area for me. Okay, we're looking for power, inner peace, a healer, acceptance, goodness, my best friend, a powerful self-loving energy, inner peace, love and abundance, motivation, vibration, intuition, mediumship, ease and flow, joy, inner peace, personal power, room for growth, abundance, authenticity, peace, wisdom, love, self-acceptance, inner peace, releasing depression, manifesting perfect sleep and powerful health, forgiveness, acceptance, radical acceptance, healing, all of the above, fearlessness, calm, peace, love, joy, healing, unlocking my potential, wholeness, neutrality, completeness, happiness, able to feel, healing, wholeness, ease and flow, empowerment, feeling all these intentions right now in your own practice, calling that into our intention together, personal identity, freedom. Feel all of these intentions in your own energy field right now, coming to support you, all of the intentions of the group, releasing anxiety, owning my womanhood. Take a long, deep breath into everyone's intentions right now. Hold the breath for a moment. And we just call in these intentions and so much more. May the highest for our life be revealed. May it feel safe. May it feel natural. May we grow. May we become free and empowered beings through this session this evening. And then exhaling. So I want you to start now by massaging underneath the collarbone. And as you massage underneath the collarbone, I want you just to close your eyes and I want you to have a little conversation with yourself right now. And I want you to give yourself permission to feel tonight. I want you to give yourself permission to have discomfort, to be messy, to feel anything that is hidden inside your being, and to know that you are safe to feel all of the feels. You are safe to feel uncomfortable, and you have full permission to be as messy or as angry or as sad as you like. And that in that process, you know that you will be healed. You know that this is a space to safely feel your emotions. And I want you to tune into that intention of what you want to bring into your life. And I want you to now just feel how that's been blocked in your life, like what's been going on that's been blocking that as well. What's been going on that's been making it feel hard to achieve that or hard to experience that. What's been physically taking place in your life. Just feel that right now. And tap the center of the chest. And this is where we start to open up discomfort. We start to really open up the discomfort so we can clear it. So as you tune into that, I want you to feel now the discomfort that has been arising around it. And then on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense has the discomfort been in your life when it's been the most triggered? Like most recently when it got triggered, what was the number for you? Just tune into what that number is. And then go ahead and write that number in the chat area for me on a scale of 0 to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 10, 10, 7, 10, 9, 10. Okay, so we're 7 and up, a lot of 10s, there's some 12s there, okay. And what you might notice if your number is a little bit lower, or even if it is high, sometimes at the start, the number might go up because you're numb. There's sometimes we have a layer of protectiveness on top of all of our emotions. So when we start tapping, the number might get really intense. So if the number does go up in the session from where you started, that's just because you cleared out the numbness. But don't worry, we'll keep bringing the number down by the end of the session. Oh, originally thought 1,000. Okay, all right. So now we're going to do a call and response. I'm going to ask you to repeat after me, and you're going to then say it out loud, okay? So even though I've been struggling to, what have you been wanting to do or experience? Just tell me that out loud, speak it. And it's been making me feel, what are the top 3 limiting emotions that come up as a part of that struggle? Is there fear? Is there sadness? Is there self-doubt? Is there shame, pity, worry, overwhelm? What are the 3 most intense emotions that have been coming up around it? Say that out loud. I've been feeling. Tell me what you've been feeling. And as we get started, I'm just going to put some music on to support us through the process here. Okay, so let's drop into this now. Let's really be with our process together. I've been really feeling. What have you been feeling? Tell me what it is out loud. About, tell me what it's about. What's been the struggle now? How have you been struggling? What's been taking place? Who's involved? What's been going on? Just go on a little rant. Tell me the story of what's been going on for you. This has been happening. They said this, I did that, this didn't work out, whatever it is, just go ahead and let me know. And it's been making me feel what? What's it been making you feel? Tapping between the brows. And I've been really struggling with this. Tapping the temples, and I've been feeling really stuck. And just feel how stuck you've been feeling around it. Like you don't know what to do. You've been going around in loops in your mind about it. You don't know how to move forward. You have a lot of doubt going on about it. Just feel that stuckness. How does that stuckness feel in your body around this area? If it had a texture, what would that stuckness feel like? It feels like, perhaps it feels hard or sticky or oozing or festering or prickly. What does it feel like in your body, that stuck energy around not being able to move forward or not knowing how to move forward? And just lean into how it feels in your body right now. Tapping the cheeks. It feels really, tell me how it feels. And then just describe the situation again. When, what happens? What does it feel like when it happens? When? Tapping underneath the nose, and I don't know how to move forward. tapping underneath the lips. And part of me is afraid that I will be stuck with this forever. Tapping the center of the chest. Part of me is afraid that this will never change. And just tune into any fear you have that this will never change, that you'll just keep repeating this cycle, that it will just keep happening over and over. Feel into any fear around that or any discontentment around it. Feel that right now. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the front of the ribs. Even though I have all of this struggle, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the side of the ribs. Even though, keep repeating after me, even though I'm afraid that this will never change, it's possible I'm still worthy of love. Tapping the side of the wrist. Even if this never changes, even if I struggle with this forever, it's possible I'm still worthy of love. Tapping the side of the thumb, even though I haven't been loving myself here. Tapping the next finger and just tune into how you haven't been loving yourself. Perhaps you haven't been honoring yourself. Perhaps you have been putting yourself down. Perhaps you've got a negative voice in your mind that says you can't, you won't, you're not good enough, it's impossible, you're ugly. All of those thoughts that go on. Just tune into how you may have been sabotaging yourself with some of these thoughts. Tapping the next finger. I'm open to forgiving myself for all of this self-doubt. And feel into that self-doubt now. Feel into anything that you've been carrying around the issue. And then take a long, deep breath in. Hold it in love right now. Hold it in compassion. Hold it in empathy. Hold it in gentleness. Take a long, deep breath in. All of that struggle that's there, just hold it in love right now. Big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I'm ready to move through this. Tapping the little finger. I'm ready to heal this once and for all. Tapping the side of the hand. I'm ready to look at this more deeply so that I can finally heal it. And I just want to make sure, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear my audio. There's someone saying that she can't hear. You guys can hear. Okay, perfect. Great. Awesome. Just tune into this intention right now that you are ready to finally heal this. You're ready to finally look at this. You're done with hiding. You're done with pretending that it's not there. You're done with putting on a happy face. You're done with hiding it from the world around you. You're ready. This is why you've shown up. We're going to do it right here, right now. We're going to look at it deeply. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to look at it deeply right now with me. Okay, great. Tapping the top of the head, I want you to tune in right now to the feeling that's been coming up around the struggle. I want you to tune into the struggle. And as you tune into the struggle right now, around this particular topic, what is the area that you're tapping on? Let's try to be specific right now. What's going on? And I want you just to tune in right now as you feel how uncomfortable that's in your body. I want you to tune into an earliest memory that pops up right now of when you felt a similar way. A similar time when you weren't honoring yourself, a similar time where you put yourself down, a similar time when you sabotage yourself, a similar time to what you're having right now, a similar feeling, similar thoughts. And if you can't go all the way back to childhood because you don't have memories there, then just go back as far as you can. Whatever has popped up in your mind is exactly what your subconscious wants you to tap on right now. And if you're a little bit numb and you can't go anywhere, just focus with what you've got right now today. And if you can't access emotions, just focus on the numbness. So wherever you are, you can focus exactly where you are. But if you can, let's try to find an earlier memory right now of when you felt a similar way, of when you had those similar thoughts. Tapping between the brows. It reminds me of, tell me what it reminds you of. Tapping the temples. It reminds me of, tell me again. Tapping the cheeks. And I want you to just speak out loud about the whole story, about what was happening in that memory. I was, and this was happening, and then they said this, and I felt that. I want you to tell me the story of what happened when you were younger in that memory. Tapping underneath the nose. And what was the most painful part about that memory? What was it that really made you shut down? What was it that made you really doubt your power, doubt your potential, doubt your ability to feel love or to receive love, doubt your potential? What was it that really hit you hard that in that memory that made it so bad for you? Tapping underneath the lips. The worst part was, tell me out loud what the worst part was for you. The worst part was, tell me again. Tapping the center of the chest. That's when I really started to doubt myself. That's when I stopped feeling safe inside. That's when I started to question my ability. That's when I started to put myself down. That's when what? What did you start doing as a result of that really painful moment? That's when, tell me what it was for you. That's when and it's totally understandable I did that. I wasn't getting the love or support that I really needed. Tapping the front of the ribs. What I really needed in that situation was what? What did you need in that situation that you weren't getting? What I really needed was, say that out loud. Tapping the side of the ribs. Really feel that now from when you were that age. Like you really needed that and no one gave it to you. I really needed. Tell me what you needed. Tapping the side of the wrist, and I didn't get it. Tapping the side of the thumb. Instead, I got what? What did you get instead? Probably the total opposite, right? Instead, I got... Tapping the next finger. And I've been struggling ever since. Tapping the middle finger. I really needed, tell me what you really needed. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I really needed, say it again. But I didn't get it. And I've been trying to prove myself, trying to get it. I've been trying to play games. I've been trying to pretend it doesn't matter. And I've been getting really overwhelmed because I still really need what? What do you need? Take a big, deep breath into that right now. Release a big sigh. Woo, okay, tapping the little finger. It's possible. I'm worthy of it. Tapping the side of the hand. It's possible. I've been worthy of what? What are you worthy of? What are you worthy of receiving in your life? Tapping the top of the head. It's possible. I am worthy of. Tell me what it is that you wanted and needed. Even though I haven't been getting it. Tapping between the brows. It's possible I'm still worthy of it. Tapping the temples. And I'm done with waiting. Tapping the cheeks. I'm done with thinking my needs don't matter. I'm done with hiding myself from the world. And what are you done with? What is your habit? What is your pattern? What do you keep repeating? I'm done with. Tell me what that is out loud. Tapping underneath the nose. And I am ready to receive what? What are you ready to receive? I am ready to receive. What are you ready to receive? Let's be clear and honest right now. Let's take ownership of what we want and how we want our life to look. Let's be honest and authentic with ourselves first. Because if we're not authentic and honest with ourselves first, how can we ever expect the world to give it to us? If we're not authentic and honest with our true desires, how could we ever really manifest it? And sometimes we don't even ask ourselves what we want because we fear or think that we won't get it if we ask. But the only way to truly get it is to ask yourself that question, what do I really want? And just feel that right now. You know what it is. I really want what? Tell me what that is. Tapping the center of the chest. I really want. Tell me what that is. And I want you to imagine that you're speaking it to the universe right now, that the whole universe is listening and the whole universe is conspiring to fulfill your needs as you speak it. I really want. Tell me what that is. Because the universe is listening. I really want. Tell me again. And I am worthy of it. Ready to let go of the struggle. Take a long, deep breath into any struggle that's been in your body, that's been in your system, that's been holding you back. Feel into any of that heaviness, that tightness, that contraction, that worry, that fear, that overwhelm. Feel it right now. Feel how it's been creating chaos in your life, all of that worry. And lean into it. Let it be uncomfortable. Take a long, deep breath into it and release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the front of the ribs. I can receive this now. Tapping the side of the ribs here. I can receive what? Tell me what it is once more. I am ready to receive what? Okay, it's time, my friends. It's time to make up for lost time right here, right now. I want you to tune in to that memory that was really painful. I want you to tune in to the most painful part of that memory. And I want you to see and feel yourself in that memory as if you're watching it happen, that most painful part. I want you to lean into the discomfort of it. I want you to be really uncomfortable just for a moment, Let it be really uncomfortable. This is how we're going to clear it right now together. We're going to be intimate with the pain. And now intensify how uncomfortable it is by 50%. Get on the edge of that discomfort. Get on the edge of it. Really let it penetrate you just for a moment. We're going to move through it. Intensify it by 75%. Really go there. Intensify it by 100%. Let yourself feel it so completely that it takes over your world right now in this moment. Take a big, deep breath into all that you have been carrying for so long from that moment that pain set in. Feel how that wave and that weight has been carrying with you day after day. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Tapping the side of the thumb. And as you're in that pain right now, as you see yourself in that pain, as you see yourself in that hurt, that discomfort, that worry, that concern, that lack of safety, I want you to imagine opening your eyes right now. And in the corner of the frame, you look over and there is your higher self. The one that loves you so unconditionally. The one that knows you so deeply. The one that understands your deepest hurt, your deepest pain. And the one that now holds the wisdom you seek. And I want you to see all of their compassion, all of their love right now, all of their care. And I want you to see all of them, their presence walk over to you in this moment. And as they walk over to you, they come down really close to you. And they wrap their arms around you right now in the most beautiful hug. And they hold you close to their chest right now in that moment. And you feel their love, their safety, their protection, their care, their understanding with you. And I want you to feel all of that love coming into you right now in that moment. And I want you to feel their presence even in the struggle that you're in that moment. And I want you to see if you can let their love in, if you can let their presence in, if you can let their compassion, their empathy in a little bit deeper right now into that moment of pain. Feel the safety of their protection around you as you feel that. Take a big, deep breath into all of that love right now, all of that safety, all of that care. Take a big, deep breath into it. Open it up with all of your love, knowing that it is safe to receive it. And then release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the next finger. It is safe to receive this love from my higher self. And there is your higher self with all of their love right now. And they're looking at you in the eyes right now. And they're seeing you in that moment in time. And they have something they want to tell you right now. They have a message for you. What do they want to tell you in this moment right now? Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. They're looking at you right in the eyes with all of their compassion right now into the moment of pain, into that moment of fear, of struggle, of self-doubt, of worry. What do they want to say to you right now in this moment? What is your higher self saying to you in this moment? And go ahead and write that in the chat and then come back to tapping with me. My higher self is telling me that I love you and you are going to be fine. Tapping the little finger. My higher self is telling me I am brave. Side of the hand, I am loved. I will never leave you. My higher self is telling me I got you. It's okay, I love you. You are more than enough. Keep trying, don't give up. Have faith, it will all work out. I love you and I am here for you. Tapping the top of the head, I'm worth it. Feel all of these messages sinking in as you say them out loud, voice them. As you voice them, you activate the power of them. My higher self is telling me what? Say it out loud again. One day at a time. You can do it. You will do this. You are safe. You are safe to shine. I'm safe. I believe in you. My higher self is telling me what? Tell me what your higher self is telling you. And feel that message right now. See if you can let that message sink in a little bit more deeply. Feel into any resistance to that message right now. Like, oh, I don't know if I can fully receive it. Tune into any pushback against the message. Feel any, oh my God, am I really worthy of that message? Can I really allow that message to touch me so deeply that it transforms my life and what I'm attracting? Can I let that message become all that I am? Can I let that message guide all that I am? I am ready to receive what message? Tell me what that message is. Tapping between the brows. I am ready to finally trust. Tell me the message. Tapping the temples. I am ready to finally trust, and tell me what the message is. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Tapping the cheeks. I can trust this message. My life is ready for this. And I forgive myself for holding back. I am ready to receive, and tell me the message again. Tapping underneath the nose. And I can trust myself here now. It's possible I can trust my life now. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. You're doing so beautiful. Tapping underneath the lips. I can trust my life now. I'm going to surrender into trusting now. So tune into any part of yourself that can't trust the circumstances, can't trust yourself, can't trust life. Tune into any part of you that can't trust that the universe has got your back. And tune into that fight, that feeling like you've got to do, you've got to work for it, you've got to prove it, you've got to make it happen, you've got to justify it, you've got to protect yourself, you got to. What is your habit that you've been doing over and over and over and over and over again, just trying to get that need met? I have been, tell me what that habit is. Tapping the center of the chest. And it's not really working. I have been, tell me what you've been doing. And it hasn't been helping me get what? What have you been trying to get with that? Have you got some protection mechanism that you've been using, trying to defend yourself, but actually pushes the love away? Have you been doing something, but it's actually been making the situation worse? I have been, tell me what you've been doing. What is the habit that you've been doing as a strategy to either protect yourself or to try to convince the world that you're worthy of it? Tapping the front of the ribs. I have been. And I can keep doing this as long as I want to. I can keep what? Tell me what that habit is for you. Tapping the side of the ribs. But part of me wants to let it go. And another part of me wants to keep holding on to it. Tapping the side of the wrist. Part of me thinks I need to keep doing what? What is that self-sabotage that's taking away your value, your worth, that's manifesting all of those uncomfortable situations? What is that pattern? Part of me thinks I need to keep doing what? Tapping the side of the thumb. Okay, so let's just imagine right now that you keep it. You keep that habit. You keep that pattern. You keep that way of being. And I just want you to feel what that feels like if you give yourself permission to keep it right now. How does it feel in your body when that habit comes up? How does it make you feel after you've done the habit? And I want you just to feel it right now. Let it be uncomfortable in the body. Let yourself feel any emotions that come up with it. It makes me feel. What does it make you feel when you do it? It makes me feel. And I start thinking, what are some of the limiting thoughts you start thinking? When I do what? What's that limiting habit? Tapping the next finger. And I want you just to imagine how that feels, and imagine yourself carrying that around for another 10 years. Imagine how it feels in your body 10 years from now if you keep doing that. How has it affected your life 10 years from now? What has it created or not created in your life as a result of you repeating it, repeating it, repeating it, repeating it, repeating it? Where are you and who are you if you keep holding on to that for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 20 years? I want you to multiply how uncomfortable that is by 20. Like really go to it, like really uncomfortable, right? And then let it be uncomfortable all the way to your dying day, like you never let it go. Tapping the next finger. And there you are on your dying day, your last breath, and you're still holding on to that tendency. What didn't happen in your life because you held on to it? Feel that right now. Feel that choice that you make every moment that you protect or commit to that thing. Feel it in your body, what emotions are there on your dying day. Take a long, deep breath into all of that discomfort right now on your dying day. Still there, still contracting, still holding on, still not letting go, still won't go another direction. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Take another big, deep breath into all of that weight that's there. Release a big sigh. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I'm ready to let this go now. I am ready to let this go now. I am ready to let what go? Tell me what it is. What is that pattern? I am ready to let go of. Tell me what it is. What is that pattern for you? Because it's not serving me. Tapping the side of the hand, it's not helping me. It's making the situation worse. It's making it harder on my life. and I don't want it anymore. And I can let it go now. Tapping the top of the head. I am ready to let go of this old identity. Because it's not me anyway. I am ready to let go of, tell me the old identity, the old way of the identity, the old expression of the old identity, the old way of coping with reality, the old excuses of the old identity. Tell me what that old identity is that you're ready to let go of. I'm ready to let go of, and tell me all the ways of that old identity. Tapping between the brows. I'm ready to let go of. Tell me all the things that that identity likes to hold on to or protect or defend or hide with. I'm letting go of this old identity. Tapping the temples because I've outgrown it. Tapping the cheeks. And I'm ready for something way more fantastic in my life. Tapping underneath the nose. I'm ready for something way more beautiful and spectacular. Tapping underneath the lips. I'm ready to open the floodgates of abundance. Tapping the center of the chest. I'm ready to, and what do you want in your life? What are you ready for? I am ready for, tell me what that is. And what is this new identity that wants to step in and say, yeah, this new identity knows how to create that. This new identity is an embodiment of that. This new identity knows how to show up for that. This new identity is my next phase of incarnation. I want you to describe this new identity that you're welcoming in, like a new guest to come into this beautiful house of yours. This new identity, tell me what this new identity feels like and does, and how this new identity acts. And what this new identity gets to create. And if this new identity had one word to describe it, what would be the name of this new identity? Go ahead and write it in the chat area for me. This new identity is called, and tell me what it is out loud. Tapping the front of the ribs. And I am welcoming, and tell me their name, into my life now. Tapping the side of the ribs. I am welcoming, tell me their name, into my life now. Yeah, Bridget. I am welcoming, tell me who you're welcoming into your life right now. The doors are open, you're welcoming the guest. The guest is coming on in, and the guest has some gifts. The guest comes with abundance. The guest comes to share some beauty, some love, some new qualities. I am welcoming, tell me who your new guest is. And I want you to imagine what this new guest feels like in your body. Tapping the side of the wrist. And I want you to describe how it feels to have this new being living inside of you, these new qualities. It feels like, tell me the top 3 positive feelings that you get when this new guest is inside. It makes me feel, and then say it out loud. Now come back to tapping so that we can really feel it and tap into it. It makes me feel, say those top 3 positive emotions right now. It makes me feel, tapping the next finger. I'm allowing, what are you allowing in now? I want you to describe what you're allowing into your life. I'm allowing, tell me what that is. Okay, now stop with the chat. No more chatting. Come back. Tapping is more important than chatting right now. Tapping the next finger. I am inviting in. Feel it. Call it in right now. Call it into your being. Call it into your incarnation. Call it into your life. Demand it. Command it in right now. Feel the power of your spirit, because it is your spirit that commands reality. It is your spirit that says what goes. So command it from the very power of your spirit right now. I am calling in. Tell me what that is. Tapping the next finger. I am calling in. Tell me what that is. Woo! Feeling it for ya. I am calling in. Feel it. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I am calling in. Tell me what it is. And feel into anything that's like, oh my God, I can't fully, can I, won't I, will I, can I? Feel all of that tremble right now. Like, can I really allow this to sink in deep? Take a big, deep breath into any resistance, any fear, any holding back right now. Feel it. Hold it in love. Hold it in compassion, knowing that you are creating space. You're creating openness. You're creating the energy to come through. Take a big, deep breath into it. Allow it to open up the full capacity of your being right now. And then release a big sigh. Ah. Stretch open your mouth. I want you to feel it in your whole being. Big, deep breath. Release a big sigh. Ah. Okay, I want you to tap all over your body. I'm calling in all over your body. Tell your whole body right now what you're calling in and what you get to create. You are communicating right now to every cell of your body. I am calling in. I am creating. Tell me what it is out loud. Feel it. Now, as you do it, I want you to imagine it happening. I want you to imagine every cell of your body, every part of your being now doing it. That it's happening in your life right now. I want you to imagine who you are in 10 years' time after doing this every day of your life. Who are you? What have you created? What have you manifested? Who have you become? Feel that right now. Feel who you are 10 years from now. Feel who you are 20 years from now. Oh my God, so powerful, so connected, so worthy. Feel it right now. Expand how good that can feel. Expand how joyous that feels. Take a big, deep breath in and release a big sigh. Now I want you to tell me the top 3 positive emotions, keep tapping all over your body, that you feel when you get to allow this to really move and guide you. It makes me feel what? When you allow the richness, when you allow the truth, when you allow your self-worth, when you allow the love and the honor of your being, when you allow your soul to come through. How does that feel? Top 3 positive emotions right now. It makes me feel. It makes me feel. What does it make you feel? It makes me feel light. It makes me feel peaceful. It makes me feel vibrant. It makes me feel free. It makes me feel, now tap the center of your chest and the top of your head. This is hyper speed tapping now. It makes me feel. Top 3 positive emotions. Say them out loud right now. It makes me feel when I what? When you get to do and be what? It makes me feel when I get to, yes, When I'm creating, what are you creating? It makes me feel top 3 positive emotions. When I am creating what? Oh, feel it right now. Tune into that. See it in your life. See everything coming into alignment with that right now in this moment. See everything meeting you right there. See the universe showing up for you, seeing the alignment of your spirit, seeing your destiny unfold. Feel that right now. Take a big, deep breath in and release a big sigh. Beautiful. Now we're going to do something fun right now. We're going to do 2 minutes of laughter tapping. I'm going to ask you to turn on your audio, to turn on your cameras, because we're going to laugh our asses off together. Because this is a cosmic joke. Because we belong to the infinite and nothing can really hold us back. It is a joke. So we're going to laugh about it. And if you can't laugh, just soak up the laughter from everyone else, because this is an opportunity to liberate the story. Okay, we're unmuting everyone right now. Okay, and then if you can't laugh, you can do the syllables ho, ho, ha, 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 okay? And let's
Wonderful.
Okay, take a long, deep breath in. Bring your arms out. Imagine a big ball around you. Hold your breath. Hold a ball right there, a big ball of light. Feel all of that light right now. Feel it in your whole being. Now imagine that light opening up even more. Take another little sip of energy. Feel the blessings raining upon you. Feel the opening of the cosmic awareness of the power and the beauty that you are. That you are. That you are. You are. Exhale, bringing your hands down, resting your hands on your knees, keeping your eyes closed for a moment, feeling your field becoming more and more expansive right now as you commune with all of creation right here, right now. Knowing that all of creation loves you deeply. That you are so profoundly loved. And that all you need to do is just let go and receive the love right now. Because it wants to come rushing in. And it is safe to receive it. All of that love. Feeling your whole energetic body receiving the love, all the way into your physical body, all the way into all of your energy centers. Everything is being saturated by this love right now. Taking another deep breath in, hold the breath. Hold the breath.
There is so much magnificence near the ocean.
Exhaling slowly through your nose.
Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in.
Taking another deep breath in and hold the breath.
There is so much magnificence near the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in.
Exhale slowly.
There is so much magnificence.
And it is in this moment of reconnection, that we allow it to be easy. We allow it to be simple. We allow it to be natural. And we let go of any final pieces right now, back to the universe, allowing the universe to soak it up right now, knowing that we are held so deeply. Taking one more deep breath in. Exhale slowly, send all of your love back to the universe now. So much love coming out of you. Feeling all of that love coming out of your heart now to the universe. Sending your love back to the universe now. Taking another deep breath into the chest. And then just send it to anyone in your life. Send this love to anyone in your life. Anyone that you've had issues with, any challenges in your life, just send love there right now. Unconditional love. Nothing to receive back, because we don't need anything back. We've already got it all. Sending love there right now. And then letting anything go, letting any cords go, letting any energetic lines be released between you and anyone right now. And feeling an energy orbit around you, a field around you, a bubble around you. And this is your bubble. This is your light. This is your golden orbit. Feel all of that golden energy, your energy. And then take one more deep breath in, release a big sigh. And just feeling any messages that are coming through from your heart right now. What does your heart want you to know? What does the field want you to know? What does the intelligence of the universe want you to know right now in this moment? And then go ahead and write that into the chat area. What is that message right now? Go ahead and write that in the chat. I am loved. You are safe being yourself. Let it go. Everything is going to be okay. I have healed. I am free. Have fun. Enjoy life. You're going to be okay. Love. You are whole. It is safe to let go. It is safe to allow love. You have a bright future. Trust in the Supreme Creator. Everything is okay. Take it easy. You can heal. You are healed. I am free. This is your second birth. I am free. I am loving. I am acceptance. Yes, yes, yes. Taking one more deep breath in for the collective group and everyone's intentions right now. Ah. And I want you to tune into where you were at the start of the session on a scale of 0 to 10. What was the number that you were at the start in intensity? And what is the number now? And go ahead and write where you started and then where you landed at the end. Linda, I got nothing. 8 to a 0, 10 to a 5, 10 to a 3, 10 to a 2, 10 to a 6, 12 to a 0, nice. 10 to a 4, 9 to a 3, 10 to a 2, 10 to a 0, 10 to a 4, 7 to a 5, 7 to a 0, 10 to a 1, 7 to a 4. Feel this for the whole group now, celebrating everyone's growth tonight. Everyone went down. Everyone dropped their issue. Everyone. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Wow, wow, wow.